Well, guys, old Winky is at it again. Old Tinkle Winkle Little John. I'm sorry, Tinkle Winkle Mikey. Oh, he's at it again. That's very generous of Holly Holm to offer Cris Cyborg a rematch if she wins this fight. And that's a big if. The coach is definitely going to explain this one. I don't give a piss. How you gonna explain this? Get what you think, cause this is my channel. Forget about your feelings, cause the truth is hard to handle. Tick, 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 tock. Popcorn, pop, tart, fart. Leave a racist comment and you will get blocked. Coach Shelton Harrison, there never be no comparison. You're live on the show, sit back and have a listen. And that's just the way that is. The coach don't take no days off. Look, I told you 2018, I'm going to be putting in some work. There are no days off for me. I'm pushing out content every day. Okay, guys, so here it is, okay? So Holly Holm, you've seen this article, most of you. Holly Holm says that, she'll definitely give Cris Cyborg a rematch. Now, you know what? I don't care what criticism I have of Holly Holm. I'm never going to question the heart of a true warrior, okay? Holly Holm is a true warrior and she'll be a true champion if she pulls this off, okay? I'm never going to question Holly Holm's heart. I'm never going to question her determination, her grit or desire. I'm never going to question that. But what I am going to question is the motive behind the comment. Now, what is Holly supposed to say? She's not supposed to say that, oh, Cris Cyborg gonna kick my behind. No, that's stupidity, okay? Why would she say that? Her team not supposed to say that. But the reason why Holly Holm is making these comments, guys, this is money motivated. Now, let me tell you how profitable this will be for Holly Holm if she's able to defeat Cris Cyborg. I mean, literally, guys, Holly Holm will be, she's probably a millionaire already now. She'll be a multi-millionaire. Because, see, there is going to be a rematch. See, Holly will give her a rematch. Said, yeah, I want to give Cris a rematch. Yeah, sure. But Holly won't have a choice, okay? The UFC, they're going to book that rematch. They'll book that rematch because people will want to see it again. And Holly Holm can probably make in excess of $5 million. Straight up, if she can pull this off and beat Cris Cyborg, Holly Holm could make in excess of $5 million for the rematch. Plus pay-per-view points. Do you know, like, how much money, like, they'll both be paid? Like, literally, sick pay. But, that's dreamland. Now, let's speak reality, okay? I got a film study that I'm working on now that it should drop tonight. And it's the Miesha Tate versus Holly Holm fight. I did a full breakdown film study, and I'm trying to clean it up a little bit. But, your eyes are going to open up. Like, my eyes were wide open when I did this film study. I'm like, wow. People really don't credit Miesha Tate for... Oh, sorry. You have to watch the film study to find out. Let's read this. I'm going to read this very fast, y'all, so please stay with me. Okay, with Ronda, I was open to the rematch as well. Holm explained on a recent UFC 219 conference call. It's just they just didn't know how long when she would come back or when she would want to, and that's when I said, well, I don't want to just wait around. I'll wait if you can tell me that it's going to be within 6 months or whatever. But I didn't want to just want to be waiting around for that one fight. I wanted to be able to fight and train and live out my passion. I didn't want to just be based on one fighter. I agree with that. Like, who the hell gonna wait around for Ronda Rousey? It wasn't gonna be Holly Holm. She refused to. She says, so I think that situation was different. I think if it was to happen in this fight, of course, I'd say yes. If. There go that word if again. There go that word if again. I heard Greg Jackson use if. That word if. See, if, when you tell me if it was to happen again, if. See, the correct terminology for Holly should have been when it happens again. See, guys, listen to every word. Listen to every word. Read every word. If that was to happen in this fight, of course I would say yes. Of course I would say yes. Guys, listen to every word. I think anybody deserves a rematch. I think that's just the name of the game. That's the fighting spirit, and I will. See, I would be definitely open to that. I feel like Cris Cyborg, Cris is definitely a competitive person as well and trains hard. And I feel like the situation after the fight would be a little bit different anyway. I don't think that Cris would want to sit aside for a year, which I agree with Holly on that. But guys, the way she's wording this, okay, she's wording it like, okay, well, if I win, I may win or I might not win. I may win or I might not win. See, that's what it is. At least Winkle John, least he the only one saying Holly finna go in here and finish her in round 5. See, he's the only one, you know, that's making sense. From a coaching standpoint, he's making sense. Red Jackson and Holly Holm, they not making sense, man. And they, you know, I don't know if they should be sitting here saying if. You know, and maybe I'm reading too much into that. But guys, I tend to read every word, and I tend to psychologically analyze everything. I do it. But the reason why Holly is going to say this, guys, this is financial profits. And also, too, they're trying to draw people into the pay-per-view. Why do you think Cris Cyborg hadn't been saying how bad she going to destroy this girl? Like, why do you think Cris said she going to knock her out, but Cris really hadn't been going in saying that I'm going to destroy you, I'm going to do this, Cris ain't been saying that. Because, to be honest, the casual fan, they know Cris Cyborg is dangerous, but they just don't know how dangerous. Casual fans don't know anything was going on. They really don't. They just know Holly Holm knocked out Ronda, and everybody knows Ronda. And now they're looking at, okay, here's another monster. See, that's what they're trying to sell the fight as. This unstoppable force that can't be stopped by Holly Holm. The knight in shining armor is going to go in there and destroy this monster that's villainizing the UFC. That's what they're taking. That's the angle that the UFC is taking. Okay, and it is money. They're going to draw these casuals in. Cyborg, they're not stupid either, okay? They're not going to sit here and say, oh, I'm going to knock Holly out. Well, Cris said I'm going to knock out. Cris did say that. But Cris not going overboard with it. You can kind of tell. Cris is saying, yeah, Holly's a tough opponent. But Cris don't believe that. Cris Cyborg don't believe Holly Holm is a threat. And I'm telling you, guys, when this fight go off, Cris Cyborg is going to do some damage. I'm telling you, she's not going to have a tough time in this particular fight. Styles make fights. Yes, I get that. You can look at Cris Cyborg's demeanor. You can look at, she's training hard. She's not training any less harder than what she normally would. But you can tell by her demeanor that, okay, I'm just going to go along with the script. I'm just going to say it. Yep, she tough. They trying to bank some money. Cris Cyborg, she want her money too. Cris Cyborg want those pay-per-view points, okay? They want the pay-per-view points. Cris want to really net some money off of this. And you know what? A rematch for Cris Cyborg, if she win, it's not going to really matter. It's not going to work. See, Holly Holm has to do well in this fight. Now, do I think Cris Cyborg would, carry Holly Holm? I don't think she's going to do that. Do I think she did that a little bit to Tanya Evinger? I think she did. Because there were times in the fight against Evinger, she could have finished that fight, but she just took a step back and just, for whatever reason. That's what she did. I'm like, what the heck? Holly Holm would have to perform well. Or if Holly Holm can go the distance, the rematch is going to make a lot of money. And this time, Cris Cyborg will be in the driver's seat to make most of the lion's share of the purse. It'll be Cris Cyborg. I don't know. But I've been telling y'all, though, for months, man. And this has been my real thought. I really think that both of these two, they've been in on this from the start. And I'm not saying that one of these two, they're going to just, sandbag the fight. I ain't saying that. But I do think that these two, they've been in on this. And I think they've been talking about this for months at a time, trying to get this fight going. I think they have, y'all. And I think they've done a bang-up job. Because now, look at us. All of us in here, we sitting back arguing and figuring out who's going to win. They got us all drawn in. And everybody and their mama going to be watching that fight. Holly Holm going to take home a big check, plus pay-per-view points. Cris Cyborg going to take a big check home, plus pay-per-view points. And then, if the fight goes 5 rounds, can you imagine with the rematch? They're going to book an immediate rematch, y'all. They're going to book an immediate rematch. They're going to do it. That's just how it is. And then there's not an abundance of people at featherweight. Hello, y'all. There aren't anybody. There is nobody at featherweight to come in and fight. Who's going to fight her next? Of course a rematch is going to happen. Jesus, people. Jesus, come on. We got to see right through this crap. We got to see right through this because this is what they're doing. And this is the big hustle. This is the big Cris Cyborg versus Holly Holm hustle. It's a hustle. And folks, unfortunately, they did a good job. They hustled us both. All of us got hustled. I got hustled talking about this video because I'm still talking about it. I'm still doing live streams on it. I got hustled too. It is what it is. But I think Cris is not even concerned. I think Cris gonna go in there and she's gonna make quick work of Holly Holm. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think, okay? We are less than we're 5 days away from the big fight. You guys tell me what you think. This is your boy Coach Sheldon Harrison. I'm done. What are you waiting on? Subscribe to the best women's MMA platform on YouTube.